long last, Megatronus stands triumphant!
Hello everyone, Random here, and yes, I will admit, the new Age of the Primes Megatronus Prime, aka the Fallen, blows my custom out of the water, dude. Like, I thought this guy was good, until I got this guy. Megatronus is everything I would want in a Prime, dude. This is the perfect embodiment of a Megatronus Prime for me. Furnace looking? Check. Insane looking weapons? Also check. Insane posability? 100%. Feels extremely solid and not wanting to budge at all in robot mode or tank mode? Heck yeah. Like, imagine if Sentinel Prime, instead of facing that Megatronus, fought this one. Words cannot even fathom how good of a figure he actually is. Like, bro is out here looking like the freaking Human Torch from Fantastic Four. And I love it. Now, a figure that looks this good must pose well, right? Well, let's just see how posable he is. Now, Megatronus Prime is very well posable. He has an up at the head that goes up that far, a down. He has a little tilt from side to side. It's kind of small. It's more on that side than it is on that side. And he has a full swivel around the head. And for the arms, it can go out all the way. He has a back and a forward butterfly, which is absolutely insane. And it can go out all the way. Bicep swivel. A more than 90 arm bend, which is very nice. Wrist rotation, and opening hand. That's insane. He's already extremely posable. This feels like 109 Megatron posable for me, even though I don't own him, but you know what I mean. And I will say, for this shoulder, you do have to raise that up to get the whole posability range. So, because like if it's just normal, it hits, but it's super easy to raise. It's very nice that they have that there. And he has a very nice waist joint, which goes all the way if you want it to. His legs, if we move these little side skirts out, they can move. And his legs can go all the way out, all the way back. And he has a very nice spread. He has a thigh joint. Another thigh joint, which is more for transformation. He has an ankle pivot, which is gorgeous. He has a down, and he has an up. He is extremely well posable. Just like that. And look. And he comes with quite a bit, too. So with Megatronus, aka the Fallen, you get, of course, the base figure. But also, all of this. So, of course, you have to have the Requiem Blaster. Very nice. It has his 13 Prime insignia right there. If you want, you can just grab this, pull that up, and have it longer. But I prefer having it shorter, just so it's more proportional, I guess. Yeah, we'll say that. And we have this tank barrel, which, shocker, would go right here. Whoa! Who would have thought? Yeah, and you can have this bend down, and I always have this on, like, the back of his, like, back, but off to the side. So it's kind of like referencing Megatron's back thingy he has, which I think is very cool. And then he has this little missile pod here that goes on this peg. It is detached out of the box, so I think it was in his accessory burrito, if I'm correct. So just put that right in there, and you don't have to take it off for transformation or anything. It just stays there. And then he also comes with these parts right here, which form a giant staff. So, of course, this has that. Make sure it's lined up. plug it in, just like that. So either you can just have it as a staff, just like a small staff, and you can just have the sword, or what I like to do, there's a small little peg here, and there's a nice port right there, and you can just combine the two and make a very awesome looking spear sword thing, which kind of reminds me of Darth Maul's lightsaber from the Phantom Menace in a way. But yeah, so that's how you do his like spear and weapons. And now also, as you've seen, he comes with these awesome fire effects where these are like on his shoulders and these go on his back, and it really makes his energon look like it's flaming and like unstable, like in Dreamwave, which is very cool. Love how they included these. Now, of course, him being a leader class, he's pretty big. Here's Power of the Prime Scribblock, TOK Megs, the Constructicons, Battle Mode Sentinel Prime, Randy, and Power of the Prime's Optimus. So yeah, Megatronus is a big, sturdy, very posable, amazing looking figure. But how is his transformation in alt mode? Alright, so how to transform Megatronus isn't the hardest unless you're brand new to the figure. It's kind of hard to figure out. But this is what this tutorial is for. So first, I just take the cannon barrel off, extend the Requiem blaster, like that, take the tank barrel, plug it in, and boom, there's all that. So that's done. So then, obviously, just bolt in the hands, like so. And you can also store the fire pieces right here. There are little pegs on the other side. You can just store it for vehicle mode, but I just keep it off because it makes life easier. And I will say, these are a pain to get out. But if you just take the blade, just get a little leverage, there we go, just pops right out. Super easy, super simple. But for this, just have them pegged in, and then go ahead, extend the arms out like this. Take this whole assembly, bring it up, but first, obviously, just like turn these around. First things first, just like that. If you want, like, you can have it that way, but let's go ahead with these. Swivel that chest plate around, just like that. And then, what you want to do, actually take the flaps, put them back to normal. Take this whole piece, fold it down, and then take this part of the tank tread, and then, let's see, let's fold this back around, shall we? And now that should give us the clearance to fold that up, connect it, fold it out, and then same thing for this side. So fold it up, connect, and fold out. So now what you want to do from here is just fold these up like that. Make sure this is folded around. Then there will be these tabs right here. There is a slot for them right there. So just get lined up and then peg in and peg in. And the head, I will say, you do want to turn it around. There we go. That should fold flat. Bring it back, fold it around, and just get it right in that little crevice there. And that should hide the head pretty easily. And then, once you do all of that, let's go ahead, swivel the waist. It's like my second time transforming him into tank mode, by the way, so please just bear with me. take these flaps, fold them out, swivel around, fold those up, take this tank tread, fold the foot in, put the tank tread back. So same with this side, so take out the tank tread, fold the foot back, put the tank tread back. And then these actually do like a Siege Megatron, like Bumblebee movie Shockwave kind of maneuver, where this whole thing, there's that joint right there. It's kind of tight, but you just want to unfold it just like that. Pretty tight. There we go. So you get that one right there. Fold that up. Just tab it in. Just like that there. Make sure those are all up more still. And make sure that's actually inside, so it doesn't like impede at all. So there's all of that. Fold this crotch piece down, and I actually did this out of order. That's just great. So unpeg that. There we go. Move all of this up, just like that. So there's that tab that goes in that slot. It just goes right there, just like that. Again, make sure those are under and not like over them, because then it would just be very obnoxious to fix. So just like that, there we go. Make sure those are all tabbed. And then this whole assembly, it's on a double, or I guess more of a triple hinge. Make sure you're just hinging all of this so they come right here. Move this piece up, swivel it, move this piece to the side, and make sure you swivel the biceps so they are all the way to the bottom. I see a lot of people, they just go to the sides to make it more bulky, which makes sense. I do that as well, but the official instructions do that. But I prefer this. But yeah, so get all of that tabbed in and everything. And then you're like, oh, but Randy, where's the tank barrel? Where's the part that makes it a tank? Right here. It's the Requiem Blaster. Who would have known? So for the Requiem Blaster, what I do, I just unpeg those, put it into that tab, or I guess port, where it's where that screw is. It's more of like a hexagon shape for whatever reason. And then get them in both. Make sure it's all nice and solid. Make sure everything's tapped in. And boom. So after that pretty long transformation, we are left with this very nice tank mode. Now, I will say there are definitely a few flaws with this, like it's very stubborn at times. If you move that up, sometimes the other arm doesn't move up. So that's why I just like grabbing it from the back and just using the hinges to move it instead of the tank barrel, because then it does that. It has very nice wheels. It rolls surprisingly really well. Just like, it can roll forever, which is amazing. And the design is very, I guess, evil looking. It's a very evil looking tank. You can easily tell that this is a bad guy. This ain't a good guy. And again, if you wanted to, you can go ahead, take these flame pieces and just plug them into the, I do the like second tab, or I do the like second hole just because. So again, just like, I just boop, just like that. And then again, these can store on the staff sword and just tab it in right down here at that peg. But it's kind of dumb, so I don't do that. But yeah, it's very nice how you can have it like this. I absolutely adore this tank mode. There are a few little problems I have with it, but they're very minor and can easily be looked past, which is always fun to have. But yeah, honestly, that's it for this tank mode. I mean, it can swivel. This can move up and down. This can move up and down and swivel. Yeah, that's the tank mode. So that is all I have for you guys today for Age of the Primes Megatronus / The Fallen. He is an absolute 10 out of 10 figure. I have found barely any problems wrong with him in any of them. There are just small little nitpicks that I have that weren't even that relevant, just to like the enjoyability in general. I love the combining gimmick with the spear and the sword to make a giant one. And I love the flame effects they gave him. And just, oh man, he's so cool. I enjoy this guy much more than I think I should. Trigger happy, blown out of the water. But yeah, this guy's amazing. And I do want to say big shout out to my grandma and step grandpa. They were the ones who got me this and the Lego Bee for free. It means so much to me, and just to have them around, and they're just amazing. I love them to death. And also, say hello to Ben Productions. He's my editor now. Yeah. He just took it on himself to want to become the editor. So, everyone say hi. Bem, if you want, you can put something here that's just like, what's up, y'all, whatever. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, night, morning, evening, and wherever you guys are in the world. I hope you have a blessed one. Bye-bye.